We live, baby. We live and direct. We live. Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all, please hit the like button as soon as y'all enter. We need to talk about AJ Brown and his frustration, his growing frustration with the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Because this has been mounting for a while now, and now it's exploding. For real. Nick Sirianni said he don't want to keep having he's almost close to done answering questions about AJ Brown and AJ Brown's frustration and AJ Brown's involvement in the offense. You know what I mean? And a lot of it's Philly fans, they saying they getting tired of it. It's other people that's not Philadelphia fans who are just football fans saying he's getting annoying, all of that. What's going on, y'all? Jalen, what's happening with you? Um, Dwayne, what's up with you? Black Mall, Tiff, what's going on? Yeah, man, we finna. What's happening, y'all? I hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody feeling good. We finna get to this AJ Brown talk. Iron Will, what's happening, bro? What's the word, boss? Can y'all hear me clearly? Can y'all hear me well? As a bitter Commander fan, I'm enjoying every minute of it. Ruin their locker room. Black Ball talk about as a bitter Commanders fan, I'm enjoying every minute of it. Ruin that locker room, AJ. He said cause dissension, cause problems, cause chaos, brother. Do whatever you got to do to keep the Eagles in disarray. Um, so look, y'all. AJ Brown he voiced his frustration. He was live streaming, playing like video games, live streaming, voicing his frustration. You know, with the Eagles and how he wants to be a bigger part of the offense, all of that, right? Then he goes and has a interview where he's telling people he don't care how it comes across. He don't care if he's misunderstood or not. He feels like what he's saying is boding well for the offense. Listen, we need to be consistently thriving as an offense. We need to have consistent key parts in the offense. We got to keep it. We have to keep our top guys and keep feeding them consistently. So when the playoffs come, big games come, we can already have that emotion. Our chemistry can already be set. We don't have to try to figure things out. Like we don't have to try to figure things out on the fly in the playoffs, right? But you got other people that's like, AJ, y'all winning. What you mad about? You want stats? The game is not about stats. It's about wins. It's about stats, not about wins. But Kelt, you said a great point. And I keep telling y'all, professional football is a business. It is a business. They don't measure how your contracts get done with how many wins you had. I wish that was the case. The players wish that was the case. That's not how they go. If you're not putting up like if you're not putting up top 5 wide receiver numbers, you're not going to get paid like a top 5 or top 3 to 5 wide receiver. You're not. You're not. He want to get paid top dollar. He's still in the prime of his career, you know? And I feel like yo, I'm one of the best receivers in the league. I want to contribute like I am. One, he want to go to the Hall of Fame. He wants to go to the Hall of Fame. He's not like, and I know he wants to, and he wants to keep getting big contracts. And I can't get mad at him for that. The NFL is a sport where your career can be over with at any point. Like you take the wrong hit. Look what happened to Sterling Sharp. Sterling Sharp was Shannon Sharp's brother, was an absolute dog. He was the only one putting up numbers to rival Jerry Rice during that window when he was in the career. I mean, when he was in his career. During that window when he was playing, he was the only one putting up numbers to rival Jerry Rice. And look what happened. Look what happened. After that, I mean, he got hit, had a neck injury, got hit, had a neck injury, he was done. AJ like, yo, I want to be able to maximize off my talent right now, and he wants to go to the Hall of Fame. So I understand him wanting to get fed. I understand him wanting to get fed the ball. I do, because people don't. Unfortunately, the NFL tries to figure out ways how not to pay players. They try to figure out ways how not to play guys. I've seen it, and I talk about it on this channel over and over again. I've watched the NFL devalue the running back position over and over again. They will run a player over the 300 carry threshold, and then use that as a reason not to pay the running back. We can't pay you that, man. You probably done. You didn't ran over. You didn't had over 300 carries. Well, who fault is that? Y'all, man. Y'all did that to me. Y'all had me run over 300 carries. So now you're using that as a reason not to pay me when y'all did this. NFL trying to figure out ways not to pay guys. They can know your skill level. They can know your talent, but it's a business. The general managers will say, well, we can't pay you this type of money, AJ. You're not putting up them big time numbers like the other top receivers are. You know, they not bringing up win like Sell TV. He say he's right, because when the contract talks come, they ain't bringing up wins. They not going to bring that up. They're not going to say we know you're a winner. It don't matter. They're going to say, man, look, we hear you, but we ain't giving you that bread that you trying to get if you ain't putting up them numbers like Justin Jefferson now. We not giving you that. He said Brown's complaints are coming from a good place, so clearly something, and that's true. I want to say that too. I think now again, I wouldn't do this, Calvin. I'm with you. I wouldn't handle it in the public and in the open. I wouldn't be addressing none of this publicly. I'm with you on that. I would be handling this behind closed doors, but I do get his frustration, and also their offense is inconsistent at times. They can be very inconsistent on offense sometimes. So it's like, he's one of the better players in the NFL without question. We know he top 3, top 5 receiver. So he's looking like, yo, what did y'all? Come on now. Feed me the ball like I am. Feed me the football like I am that type of guy, that type of player. And top players want to contribute. We all know that. If you're a top player, you don't just want to be around or just a guy on the team. You want to be able to contribute, especially when the offense is inconsistent. Get him the ball. Figure out ways to get him the ball. And again, I'm not putting that solely on Jalen Hurts, the offensive coordinator. Come on, man. Hold on. I'm looking at somebody. 1 second, y'all. Okay. He said, I'm surprised you ain't talk about tap dancing Lions wide receiver. He said, I'm on Ross St. Brown. Hold on, when Kevin Batuto faces quality defense, he issues his pants. Said our Patulo only looks decent against trash defenses like the New York Giants. Jay Hood, what's going on? Speaking of Jay Hood, somebody commented on that Jennifer Hudson video I did some months ago when I was acting a fool imitating Jennifer Hudson on her talk show. She be wilding on that. But anyway, man, yeah. So I don't know, man. People call it diva, like a diva persona, and yes, it could be handled differently. But I'm looking like, bro, if I'm AJ Brown, I know the contracts, and appreciate the donation too, brother. Sell TV, I appreciate the donation, bro. That mean a whole lot to me, man. Say, isn't he from Germany? What was they raised at? Were they raised overseas? Said black and German. Yeah, I know his mom. See, I didn't know his mom was German. I knew she was white, and I only knew because his father started talking about how he was breeding. He chose to breed with his mother on purpose, kind of like LeVar Ball was talking. And that's the thing, though, Black Mall. People be like, well, Smitty ain't, Devontae, he ain't upset. He ain't doing this. And I'm like, yes, they just probably have 2 different personas. He probably not that type of guy to say it publicly, but I'm sure he's had issues with what's going on as well. I'm sure he's upset with how certain things are playing out at times. He's just not. They have 2 different personalities. But I don't like when somebody say, well, he ain't doing that. He complaining, but he ain't complaining. Like, man, what? They 2 different people. They are two different people, man. So you can't you we ain't doing that. Somebody said good seeing you. You looking old. That's crazy. I'm looking old is crazy. Say wide receivers are divas, right? I mean, yeah, they want to get the football. And I understand again, I understand that. He said Black Maul said exactly. Smitty probably acting an A behind closed doors. For all we know, right? We don't know that, you know. Said Jamar Chase still not be happy because he would find out how trash he would find out how trash our offensive coordinator is. Yeah, and AJ want to get paid like Jamar. No, like that's why I remember when people were saying, you remember when Colin Kaepernick took the money from the took the money right from the settlement money, and people was like, why he take the money? Why he do that? Like I'm like, yeah, of course he took it. He was owed that. They kept him off a team when you had bums like Nathan Peterman on a roster. Blaine Gabbert was on rosters. What's the boy Mike Glennon got $40 million? Man, what? Colin Kaepernick was better than all of them, and Colin Kaepernick was not on a roster, right? And Colin Kaepernick had a small window to maximize on his talent for real, a small window to maximize on his talent, and they took that from him, right? So when I look at players like AJ Brown, they got a small window, man, to do what they got to do what they can do for real. To get all that they can, to squeeze everything out of that orange that they can. I can't get mad at them for wanting to squeeze everything out of that orange before they get done. You know? So yeah, I'm with him. You remember Mike Glennon was a bomb. The Bears gave him $40 million too. I remember that. Bears gave him $40 million and started Mitch Trubisky like 4 games in. Like 3, 4 games into the season, they started Mitch Trubisky. And I remember because I went to the Monday Night Football game with my boy Melvin the night they played the Minnesota Vikings. You know what I'm saying? He said Mike Glennon threw a fumble one time. Right. Yes. And Nathan Peterman had 5 interceptions before the half. Yes, you remember that. Terrible. And Nathan Peterman was on a roster consistently, and Colin Kaepernick wasn't. So I'm like, yeah, of course he took the money. They made him miss out on money trying to keep him out of the NFL when you had bums on the bench. He could have at least been on somebody's bench getting paper, getting paid. And again, if Mike Glennon got 40 million, I know Colin Kaepernick could have got some more paper. Yeah, man. So said Tim Tebow got multiple chances and he was clearly a fullback that can throw inconsistently. Right, man. Zero, what's happening with you, boss? How you feeling, man? But yeah, man, like I got a lot of stuff to talk about as far as NFL football goes a little bit. I got a video coming this evening about Caleb Williams and the hate that Caleb Williams gets. And I know why. It's a certain generation of people who hate Caleb Williams, and I know why they don't like him. But considering who they loved in the 90s and who they loved in the 80s, you can't be talking about Caleb Williams and his nail polish. I'm gonna just say that. We're gonna save a lot of it for the video later. But considering who they were fans of in the 80s and 90s, Caleb Williams' nail polish is the least of which y'all got to get up out of here with who y'all used to like in the 80s and 90s. Because I got the pictures to prove it. who to prove who, like, yeah, the dudes y'all was liking was wilding out here. You know, Dennis, not just even Dennis. You know, not just Dennis. It's another famous figure who's super talented. You know, Minnesota. Minnesota is a musical figure. Think of the place. Think of Minnesota when it comes to mind and stuff he used to be doing. And brothers made an excuse for everything he did. It didn't matter what it was. Exactly. Yeah. Said don't do Prince like I'm just being real with you, bro. I'm being real with you. And like Prince is one of the he's a musical genius. But when Prince did all type of wild stuff. And they'll sit on here and see, look at Zeddy. They'll sit on there and tell you it don't count because Prince had them girls, though. He had them girls. And with all of that, I don't care if he had pineapple on there. So my point, and I'm not even trying to get down. I'm not even trying to get down on Prince. My point is to show the hypocrisy in these certain men. Certain men who hate Caleb Williams for wearing nail polish. They will love Prince. When I seen a man get behind Prince and hump him from the back while he on the floor and pull him into his private area, right? Y'all seen that video with Prince on the floor pumping and the dude behind Prince pumping him, pulling Prince into his private area, all of that, and brothers will still be like, Prince had them girls though. He had them girls, and I'll be like, see, y'all hate Caleb Williams for nail polish, but y'all love Prince. So it's picks and chooses, man. It's picks and chooses. Right? So that be my problem, man. All these dudes be hollering about Caleb Williams. My generation would never. Look at these young boys. Man, what? What? Man. The video coming later. Yes, he was androgynous. All the androgynous behavior Prince was showing. And they cool with it because he had some girls that liked him. And I'm looking like, y'all don't think Caleb Williams don't got no girls that like him? He's a starting quarterback in the city of Chicago, the third largest city in America. So you don't think he got no nice looking girls too? Now, granted, he wasn't playing football, but still, older dudes will tell y'all today they don't like how these young boys, they'll get down on Lil Uzi Vert and them and say, I don't like these young boys. Look how they acting. They carrying purses. Man, Prince wore pants with the booty cut out of them joints. Y'all remember with his booty cut out. You remember his backside was showing, cut out of his pants. And brothers would be like, he had them girls, though. He had them girls. And I'd be like, I'd be like, man, what is we talking about? If Caleb Williams had pants on with the booty cut out, do you know what type of backlash he would get? Do you know what all type of slurs they would call Caleb Williams if he wore that? Let's be for real now. Nah, we ain't gonna play. We ain't gonna play. We ain't gonna even play. But do you know if Caleb Williams wore pants like that? Look up. This one of JB fans. This is one of them Jason Brown fans. This dude right here. He one of them Jason Brown. I'm a real man because I curse all day. I'm a real man because I smoke cigars. JB a goofy. I'm gonna keep calling Jason Brown a goofy from Last Chance U. Last Chance U coach a goofball Jamal, and he think cussing make him a real man. And y'all think they give him a black card too. He's not no black dude. I don't care how many times y'all holler he from Compton. None of that. I don't care. He's a white man. He's not no dude from the black dude. He's not a brother just because he curse. I hate people be trying to give. I hate people be trying to give people black cards because they cuss and stuff. Like, come on. I'm like my man's what's my man Uncle Marvin on Raising Canaan when he told dude that don't move me, brother. That don't move me, brother. Yeah, they be picking and choosing who can do certain behaviors and not, and who can't. That's my problem. They pick and choose. If they like Dennis Rodman, they like Dennis Rodman talent. So brothers will give Dennis Rodman that out, and then holler out he was with Carmen Electra. So you still saw the stuff he was doing. And if Caleb Williams was doing anything Dennis Rodman was doing, they would slander him to the highest degree. He would never hear the end of it at all. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be my point. It's like Caleb, he just wear nail polish. That's all he be doing. And and people, all the older dudes still hate him. He out here leading game winning drives over and over again for the Bears. and people still trying to find a reason to don't like him, to hate him. And I'm like, man, but anyway, I'm gonna save that for a video later because it's coming. Oh, you know? Yeah. Hey, listen, Calvin, yes, I want some of our dads would go upside our head for wearing nail polish, but they also would go upside your head for doing what Dennis Rodman was doing. Even worse. Dennis Rodman and also Prince. So you feel me? So we can't act like it's just one-sided because the nail polish. Because yeah, your father would also had an issue with you doing what Dennis was doing. Uh, you said, did you see the video of Stevie Knight mourning over Charlie Kirk? I did not see that video, but if I did, y'all know I'd have been on here clowning that. You know I would have been out here wilding, 100%. Nah, listen, I would never paint. I wouldn't paint my nails. My point is, a lot of you guys, a lot of you men, a lot of y'all dudes hypocritical. Y'all get on Caleb head, but y'all love Prince. Y'all love Prince Dirty Draws. And I get it. He's a musical genius. Y'all love Dennis Rodman Dirty Draws. And I get it. He was a hell of a basketball player. But y'all give him an out. Because he had them girls, though. I don't care how many girls he had. Y'all would never let Caleb Williams do what Dennis Rodman them doing and give him an out. Y'all give Dennis Rodman and Prince them an out at every turn. Cause he had them girls though. Man, I ain't Dennis was out here dressing like my sister. Often. Often. And y'all will make it, a lot of men will make an excuse for it. My point is be consistent. If you gonna not like him, if you if you don't like Caleb Williams, then don't like them other dudes y'all was rooting for too. And I told y'all, Dennis Rodman getting women like Carmen Electra does not move me. Because again, white women will date dudes that look like Dennis Rodman all the time. He like an exotic pet for them. Dennis Rodman is a white woman's exotic pet. Look at my tall Negro with piercings all over his face and wearing wedding dresses and lipstick. Look at him. Just look at him. Isn't he marvelous? That's like an episode of Get Out for them. Is it better? And you know what they be? Is it better with him? So, so yeah, man. So my point is, that's my point, bro. My point is, why people still trying? They don't want to appreciate Caleb Williams for playing. He playing well right now, and you guys, people still hating him. Now, again, to say he's being playing great, you gotta keep seeing it over and over again. Is people still refusing to give Caleb Williams credit because he wear nail polish? That's my point, bro. Because he wear nail polish, they refusing to give him any credit because he wear nail polish. Coach JB on his channel still talking about Caleb Williams nail polish. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Williams' father in his life. Again, he grown though. His father he gonna do what he want to do. Despite him having a father, like he gonna do what he want to do. So, you know, that'd be my point. Hold on, what Black Wall say? He said, I'm thinking some light skin stuff with Caleb. I mean, it might be that people still get down on Jimmy too, but like you're right, Jimmy gets more. He don't get the same flack that Caleb get. Caleb get, man, what they want to talk about is his nail polish. The man got 4 game winning drives this season. They still want to holler about his nail polish. And I told y'all, I would never wear no nail polish. That's not my thing. That ain't for me. That ain't what I wouldn't co-sign it. I wouldn't co-sign it. Right? But that's what he want to do. Who cares? We winning games. I do not care. People out here still talking about his nail polish. And again, I know some of the men in the 80s and 90s that y'all idolize and worship, how they was, what they was wearing, what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said Prince on stage, back his pants cut out. I seen that man humping Prince on stage. Y'all seen it too. Humping Prince, pulling Prince into his pelvic area. All of that. And brothers will still get up here and say, man, so what? But shoot. I bet you if you say to Coach JB, ask Coach JB, do he have that same energy for Prince? Coach JB will sit up here. Man, Prince had Apollonia though. He had how many, he had them girls, he had fine girls, homeboy, homeboy, homeboy. Y'all, a lot of y'all love JB. All that yo. Coach JB fans going to fight me. I do not care either. I do not care. But yeah, he is not gonna have the same energy for Prince. If you tell him, I can bet you, I'll say, Coach JB, you probably love Prince and love his music. And Prince was out here wild and way worse than Caleb Williams could ever do. But y'all accept it coming from him because y'all just say he was a talented dude. My point is, why can't you appreciate Caleb Williams for his talents instead of talking about his nail polish at every turn? At every time. That's all I'm saying. Vanity, no, they don't make up for that. Vanity was finer than frog hair, for sure. That still don't make up for it though. See how y'all be letting Prince off the hook? Cause he had them girls though. Again. Cause he had them girls, y'all let it slide. Yeah, okay. If that's the case, if y'all see Caleb Williams with a fine girl, y'all gonna let it go? Nope. Y'all still gonna say he got nail polish on. Y'all can see him with a fine girl right now. He playing a man sport. Man, listen, no, get up out of here. Y'all keep trying to play. He playing a man sport. Reggie, it don't matter. Prince was out here. So what about Dennis Rodman, Reggie? Was you cool with Dennis? Basketball is a man sport. Y'all be out here singing Dennis Rodman praises. Y'all be out here letting Dennis Rodman tell y'all LeBron could never play in the NBA. Dennis Rodman was tough. He was a man's man. It was a man's era then. It was a man's era. Dennis out here with a whole wedding dress on with mascara, lip liner, eyeliner, makeup, blush. Brother had blush on, blonde wigs. Dennis out here doing. Yeah. Now, Reggie, do you have that Reggie Mose? Do you have that same energy for Dennis Rodman? Dennis, because y'all let Dennis Rodman tell y'all, oh, this is a man's era. Dennis get to call the NBA all type of soft, and then y'all holler out how much of a real man Dennis was playing in the era. And Dennis was out here wilding. So, in a way, way worse than Caleb Williams ever has. Said no excuses for the worm, period. Right. But look, you still call him the worm. No, you be like, the worm. You got respect for him, though. You was like, you be like, look at the worm. Y'all be trying to, first thing y'all want to call Caleb, y'all want to call Caleb gay as soon as y'all talk about him. But y'all gonna respect the worm. See what I'm saying? It's not consistent, man. It's just not consistent. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? And for me, when I be seeing stuff like this, I always be trying to draw. I know the older generation probably be mad at me because they think I be trying to like get down on them. A lot of times I point out when a lot of the older generation talk about the younger generation and how weird the younger generation is. Yes, it's people in the younger generation that do weird things, but a lot of people were doing weird things back in that time too. And I don't like for people to act like stuff just like certain things was just not happening during their era. And when I can point to that picture of you with the Isley brothers with that brother with the halter top on, right? So that's my point. They will act like everything in this generation, it started in this generation and it's just so silly or whatever. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on during previous eras and previous years that was just yeah, it was around then. But for some strange reason, the older generation acts like it was not, you know? So, and that'd be my thing. I don't have any disdain towards the older generation. It's just a lot of times I see the hypocrisy in certain things. The same way I set up here when I told y'all, Ari Spears went out here and was calling. I mean, he was getting down on Travis Hunter, right? Calling Travis Hunter. Um, hold on. I know that was his nickname, right? But you still gonna call him his calling Dennis the Worm is a sign of respect, is what I'm saying, bro. I know that's his nickname for sure. Calling him a worm, the worm is calling him his nickname is a sign of respect. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, right? Like if you call Allen Iverson Bubba Chuck, you respect him, right? If you call him the answer, you respect him. You call Dion Prime, you respect him, right? So what I'm saying is, when you call Dennis the worm, you still got a lot of respect for Dennis, even though you didn't agree with, what he did. But you don't got that respect for Caleb. I can tell you don't. Oh, okay, I got you. My bad. My fault. Yeah, y'all don't have that respect. A lot of people don't have that respect for Caleb. You would never call if Caleb had a nickname, you wouldn't call Caleb that nickname because you don't like that nail polish. That'd be my point, man. Yeah, like when Ari Spears sat up here and he called Travis Hunter all types of simps and all of that, right? All right, whatever. But when you find out Ari Spears has let the same woman divorce him twice and he get married to her for a third time, she didn't got a lot of paper about him consistently. And he get married to her a third time. So I say, well, Aries, you sit up here and talk about how the younger generation is full of simps and they just so simped out. But what you got going on in your life? You got this girl, you willing to line up and marry this girl for a third time, and she keep breaking your pockets off. So don't get up here and talk like you just the biggest alpha male that's ever existed on planet Earth. Like you just the biggest gorilla out here, like you King Kong, King Tut. When you letting the same woman keep ripping your pockets off 3 times, two for the third time potentially. And when they ask you about it, you say, well, I mean, I'm in love. And if another man said that, Aries will call that man all type of simps and all type of whatever. If another man had the same reasoning that he would for marrying a woman the third time after she keep divorcing him, ripping his pockets off, and he said, I mean, I'm in love. You can't help who you love. Aries would call that man all type of simps, you know what I'm saying, and all type of whatever, right? This ain't even about Travis Hunter. My point is how hypocritical certain generations can be. How you sitting up here acting like you King Kong and King Tut and all of that, like you just the biggest gorilla that's ever, like you was a gorilla pimp. He acting like Project Pat. You know, y'all heard Gorilla Pimp. He acting like you Project Peta. When you the girl, you got the woman keep taking you through the ringer. So, and Aries would act like he don't know. And again, Aries would act like that never existed in his life. He talk about the younger generation. He would get out here talking about, oh, look at the younger generation. They just so soft. Brother, look what you got going on. Look at what you got going on. So that'd be my point. That's my point. It's like a lot of hypocritical things that occur. And I know some of the older generation do not like when I do this, but I don't care. Because sometimes you got to hold up a mirror to them and say, hold on now. Wait a minute now. Okay. Yeah, you don't agree. I don't agree with certain things Travis Hunter was doing and how he was moving, right? But Aries went in on Travis Hunter. I mean, obliterating him. And if you're going to do that, the way he was obliterating him, it was certain words I did not use to describe Travis Hunter in his situation. There were certain words I did not use, right? Aries was obliterating him. And I'm like, then when you find out that about Aries, you're like, bro, what? You know, so that's the point I'm making. You know, so let's take it back to the Caleb Williams point. Just a lot of things that and they hate Caleb Williams for, but that they idols was doing on a regular basis. And I'm like, we got the pictures to prove it. On another note, um, I've been listening to Max B again heavily. What he said, why you do that? I said, I'm sorry, baby. That was Bigger Valley, not Charlie, baby. Why you do that? Boss Don Bigger Val. So yeah, man, I just think, yeah. That just be my point, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't it's people we got he said we got slow down now. We no longer need that. Don't do that to the wave, Black Mall. Bigger Val. I told y'all that's how my name came. That's how I got my name for my YouTube channel. People think Machiavelli is for Tupac. No, I'm a fan of Pac for sure. But my homies would call me Mac Mills. They would call me that in high school, Mac Mills, Mac Mills. My homies call me Mac Mills. So I got Machiavelli because Max B would call himself Bigger Valley. And I was a big Max B fan, big Max B fan. So I call myself Machiavelli on YouTube. And it was based upon Max B calling himself Bigger Valley. Bruh, you seen when Aries was imitating Quay? Why you quit me like that? Why you quit me? Why you gonna quit me like that? When he say, LB, don't let him talk about your southern brother like that, LB. Don't let them talk about your southern brother. Why you gonna quiz me like that, bruh? Bruh, why you gonna quiz me like that, bruh? Yeah, Big Gizmo. Feed AJ Brown the football. I was about to say the basketball. Why you gonna quiz me like that? Hey, you know that's how they be talking though. For real. Hold on, y'all. Darkness. Darkness. Aries didn't even know who the Clips were. We no longer care. Right. Aries a funny dude, but yeah, when he say he ain't know the Clips like that, Aries only like people from New York. If you ain't from New York City and you not Eminem, he don't like you. You said my southern brother for sure, but it definitely was funny though. Come on, man, why you gonna quit me like that? Why you gonna quit me like that? Hey, when I was in Mississippi in school, my homies be like, they'll think something was like fire or something. They be like, that junk lying. That junk was lying. That junk lying. That junk, that junk was lying. Shout out to my Mississippi people. Cause I know y'all know my paternal roots lies in Mississippi, the Mississippi Delta to be specific. Aries stuck in 1980 New York. Hey, no, when Aries was imitating them UK rappers, Scott pop pop top in the drop top pop pop in the top pop 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 in the drop top pop pop in the low pop pop pop. And my man them, my bros, my man them in the blokes, my blokes, my man them, my bros. That's how they be rapping. That's how they be rapping. You know, 2K always got them on there. NBA 2K they make sure they got a UK rapper on the soundtrack at all times. I'm sitting on there playing the game. I hear my man them, my bros, the blokes, the Scott pop pop truck, and the top pop pop cop. All right, bro. It sounds like it's almost being like they editing curse words out the way they be saying the words. Scott pop pop truck, it'll come. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Hey. I'll be like, Hey, no, bro. We ain't gonna do that. And I know the women like how Skepta look. Skepta terrible. Skepta, I am not a fan of no Skepta music. No, I'm just not. I like the shows though. I just don't know if Sully and Duchesne them from Top Boy need to be rapping like that. I don't know. Hey, my UK people, this is all jokes. I love y'all. I love y'all. This is all jokes. This is all jokes. I don't know if Sully and Duchesne them need to be rapping like this. Hey, man, what y'all got going on? Because I ain't, yeah. But 2K always got them on the soundtrack at all times. You know, that's how I be hearing the songs. I remember the first time I heard some songs though. I remember the first time I heard the internet where they had that song called Special Affair. What? I think it was on NBA 2K17. Man, what that joint was sliding. Then they had Toby and Week. What is it? In Weekway? Toby and Wigway. He had that song most these people move like clones. What? I forgot this one. I think it's called Dope. Well, I'm dope. Well, I'm dope. My mama thought I was a joke. But Miss Badu told me I'm said it blew my mind when I found out Franklin Saint from Snowfall was from the UK. Couldn't tell me he went from Compton. He played that role very well. I think he gonna be King T'Challa. I think he about to be T'Challa in the Black Panther in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Rather, but yeah. Lizzo had this song on NBA 2K. Was it 2020? I think 2K16, 2K17. Lizzo had this song on there. I thought it was pretty nice. Yeah, 21 Savage he moved to America when he was like 11, maybe 10 or 11, something like that, I think. So I think he would be a great replacement for Black Panther. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. I think so too. They should have recast T'Challa. I don't know, man. People say that, Brian. I think it would have been backlash them doing that so soon. The movie came out 2 years after Chadwick Boseman passed away. I think either he was just not going to make a movie at all. I think if replacing him soon would have made people say they should have recast him, but I think people would have still found a reason to be mad had they recast him. They would have been like, "Y'all gonna recast him? Y'all gonna recast him this soon?" People would have said that. I think like, the movie came out 2 years after Chadwick passed away. So yeah, I think doing that so soon, people would have found a way to be mad about it. They would be disrespectful. They would have hollered out that they disrespectful, you know? And of course, uh characters don't die with actors, but I just think Chadwick was so beloved and so like people loved again, he was just so regal in spirit and personality. I think people if they would have replaced him, it would have caused an uproar. And yes, in the comics, from what I know, Shuri does replace him as a Black Panther for a short period. Black Maul, don't you do this now. No, Black Maul, this ain't the place to do this right now. We do that behind closed doors. We not doing that in a public place, Black Maul. No, no, Black Maul. We not doing that in public place, especially when we might have company. Because they gonna take that and run with that. It's certain people that hate Black Panther for real anyway, and not because they don't like the movie. Not because they don't like the movie. You know why certain people don't like Black Panther? Because black folks, because we was excited about that movie. So, you know, Hold on, y'all. Hold on. They still look down. AJ Brown want that back. Yeah, Rose Ball. And I made that point earlier in the video. AJ want the paper. I just want the money, baby. I just want the money. I don't know if y'all ever heard Pee Wee Longway had a song called I Just Want the Money. That is my song. Cannot be the favorite but a try. But I'm trying to give me some money. Chick want to lay up freak up all night. Well, I'm trying to give me some money. I can't wait to see my family, right? I'm trying to give me some money. Send a pack, send a spec. What do you say? Send a pack state to say whatever flavor you like. Long as you sending your money. I just want the money, baby. I just want the money. I just want the money, baby. I just want the money. And that was my joint. I ain't gonna lie. He remember that. Quay, you remember that boy? That blue M&M mixtape. Pee Wee Longway. He remember. That's the joint. I ain't that. I just want the money. But you don't know nothing about Pee Wee, man. LB, man. Look, my line brother in here. Noob, you know I know about that. I know about all that, man. You know me. I'm a walking, talking iPod, brother. Ah, but yeah. um, Zero wanted. I know Zero wanted T'Challa because in the comics, from my understanding, T'Challa is way more aggressive, way more assertive, way more like his personality is different in the comics. You know, he got an aggressive spirit in them comics for real. And I think Zero wanted that representation of him. And then, and my man Zero, you Haitian too. When they named Lil T'Challa Toussaint as his name in Haiti, how you pronounce it? Um, how you pronounce Haiti for real? Because we be saying Haiti and they say it another way. And then you know his Wakanda name was T'Challa, Prince T'Challa. But yeah, Haiti. Yeah. No, I know they call him Haitian, but they be saying Haiti in a different way than what we be saying it. For real. That's like, you know, Samoans say Samoa. Samoa. Nah, they don't say Samoan. They say Samoa. He said, how is Robert Downey Jr. gonna be doing when he was just Iron Man? I remember I made a video asking y'all about that. Hey, now I'm going topic to topic, but Isaiah, you telling the truth. Any wide receiver on a run heavy offense is going to complain. Absolutely. Because where's the ball? And like I told y'all, AJ trying to get that money. He want to be a Hall of Famer, a surefire Hall of Famer. He don't want to be borderline like Chad Johnson. And I love Chad. They be having Chad. They got Chad on the border, right? He want to be a surefire Hall of Famer. And he like, yo, I can't get that now. You out here treat me like I'm the third best receiver on the team. You know, he can't. He like, I can't get that for real. But yeah, Zero wanted T'Challa to be out here busting heads, busting heads more. He wanted T'Challa kick in the dough. Say, hey man, what? Zero wanted T'Challa to be like, hey man, I ain't got time for all this, bro. Hey, what's the video game? Did y'all see what's the video game they had Black Panther in? But it wasn't like T'Challa. It was like T'Challa's grandfather they had in the game. And he was aggressive. They had my man that was King Ezekiel in The Walking Dead playing him in the video game. And that Black Panther in the video game was super aggressive. Super aggressive. Like, yeah. He was talking to Captain America. He was telling him how that hey man, that shield don't belong to you, man. He was talking crazy. Zero, like, man, where is that at? He said M'Baku was a straight villain. They shouldn't have came together. Right. Now, Zero, I guess for the purpose of like, I'm assuming Ryan Coogler wanted to show um togetherness within the continent, and also he was trying to show like black unity, but also the problems in the diaspora with the character of Killmonger being a focus. So I think he didn't want to make M'Baku the main villain to show, because what's the one? Killmonger in Jadaka, he tried to make him not like the real villain at the end of the day because he had great points. But I guess he didn't want to make M'Baku another like and a main antagonist in that same film or save him for later, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess he wanted to show him in a different light and have other people be the antagonist. Who would be the antagonist in the next movie, y'all? I don't know as much about the comics like y'all know. In the next movie, who it would be the main antagonist? Now, when I was a little boy, I told y'all I used to watch Namor the Submariner because of my uncle. My uncle Drew. Now I remember when I was about 5 or 6 years old. My uncle Drew Namor the Submariner. And he did it so excellently. I wish I still had that picture framed. My uncle drew it fire. Yeah, now I agree with that Zero for sure. I agree with that Zero. He tried to promote unity within black culture and stuff too. Um, but you feel like so who is going to play Kang now? They gonna bring Jonathan Majors back. They finna get over that. They gonna bring Jonathan Majors is an excellent actor. Feel however you want to feel about him. He's an excellent actor. You know, they gonna have to bring Jonathan Majors back, man. they probably not though. I don't know. He said, my LB say he coming back. Mac would have been mad at me when it first dropped. I was one of them black people point out all of this then. However, I guess someone was just hating, but it was a black. Yes, you got to. Sometimes Black Mall. We gotta. Sometimes it's a time and place for everything. We like, hey, look, we gotta be cool on the criticism right now because we already. Some people just don't like it because black people are excited about this movie, and it's a movie with a predominantly black cast. There's a lot of people that are quick to just hate on it because black people are excited about it. So we gotta wait a little minute before we start having certain saying certain stuff because they're gonna latch on to them criticisms and use that as a way to say they don't like the movie when they had no genuine reasons to not like the movie other than the movie being centered around a predominantly black cast and a black director and people talking about it because they don't like for black people to bring up race, especially when we're doing something great. You know, they don't want us to talk about that. So yeah, I was like, you know, he is of course, but he isn't coming back. Remember that was a yeah. See, I don't think all my comments showing up when I post them. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of them, LB. I'm seeing a lot of them, Nope. But I don't, maybe you posting, I don't know what you posting, but I don't know though. People have posted wild things in these streams. So I don't think you saying nothing crazy at all. So I don't know why they not posting. I'm trying to give me some money. Y'all gonna have me listening to that Pee Wee Long Way when I get out here. I'm trying to give me some money. Black Mall say Disney took care of that, Mac. That's why that white CIA agent was there to begin with. When in actuality, it makes zero sense for it does make zero sense for him to be there. Agent Ross being there is just yes, I agree with that. Like they had to throw him up in there some way. They, they had to throw, yeah, they had to throw him up in there some way. And I'm with you on that. Like, all right, man, why he up in here seeing all the You say you want to see T'Challa and Storm's marriage and subsequent battle with the X-Men. Who y'all got playing Storm? Now Halle can't be Storm no more. Now let's see, let's her and damn some, got him an older woman on the movie or something. I don't know, but who y'all see being Storm? If vibranium is a metal, what was that purple herb they was drinking? They were drinking that purple drink. Nope. That slow motion juice. No, I'm joking. I'm being silly. Well, the Marvel Universe went. What did you say? Well, the Marvel Universe went with old girl that played Aaliyah. Who old girl? Zendaya. What's her name? Who played Aaliyah in the movie? Put Coco Jones in there. Brian, you like Coco. I can tell how you said that. Storm. I remember somebody mentioned a great name before, and I forgot who they mentioned. Zendaya, too easy to pick. Okay. It was somebody else people brought up though. I'm trying to remember who that was that they brought up for Storm. He said, "No, go get Tika Sumter." Okay, Tika, get her out of the Tyler Perry universe. Right. He said, "No more light skinned Storm." Right, because Storm was a little darker now. She's a little darker. So he said none of that racially ambiguous Storm. Coco Jones would be perfect Storm. Okay. You saying Coco Jones, you co-signing Coco too. Got you. But I'm glad a black superhero got his ish. Got his shine. Got his shine. My fault. Yeah, got his shine. For sure. I am too. I am too. Especially the character of Black Panther. A lot of people were not privy to the story. Because Black Panther was not a A-list comic character. I'm gonna be real, y'all. Before some of these movies came out, you said they should use the dark-skinned girl from The Shy. Keisha. Yeah. That is a great Black Mall. I'm with you. That is a great pick. Keisha as Storm that is a great pick. I agree with you on that, bro. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, yep. That's a really good pick, Black Mall. And Black Mall, you done did something with that, my boy. You locked in. He said she fine as yeah, she's a nice looking woman for real. No, that's a good pick though, for real. Keep put Keisha up in there, man. I was about to say something too before y'all brought something up. I forgot what I was about to say. Um, yeah, man, she is. Keisha nice. Got nice teeth all in her mouth too. That's the fact. Those people don't even have an issue with the plot. They just hate the movie. Yeah, they hated the movie just because it was black folks all in there. That's why I was getting mad. Because I'm like, all right, now I know what the play is now. Oh, I was saying certain characters were not interesting until they got movies. I don't know, maybe it's me. I never liked Iron Man before Robert Downey Jr. played that character. In the cartoons and all that crap, I ain't care nothing about Iron Man until Robert Downey Jr. brought that character to screen. I could care less about Tony Stark before the movies came out. I'm just me. My uncles loved Iron Man and the character. I no. It's just certain, yeah. My favorite comic book character for me is Logan, aka Wolverine. That was my guy. Like that's the one that said Robert Downey Jr. straight up saved Iron Man for real. Said facts. I'm that way with Spider-Man until Tobey Maguire was put that suit on. I can care less about him. Yes, I'm gonna be real with you. I think Iron Man was probably like a C-list character. Like that character was not like uh, maybe I'm tripping, but B-list character, C-list. Right, he was not interesting to me. Robert Downey Jr. brought that character to life on screen. Yeah, hold on one second, y'all. Said Hulk, my favorite character. Hulk. Yeah, Logan was a bad boy. So I like Logan was talking crazy to people. He kind of was, you know what? I watch wrestling so much, right? And to me, Logan felt like he was a hero, but he kind of had an anti-hero personality at times. And he was a loner. He was a loner, but he was a dog. You know what I'm saying? Said Marvel doesn't have great villains like DC does. Now, I'm not a big comic book nerd like everybody else. Name me some DC villains. I know you're gonna say the villains from Batman, right? Bane and Green Goblin and who who had the best villains? What superhero had the best villains to go against? Oh, Green Goblin MCU. You right. I'm tweaking. That's Spider-Man rival. I'm talking about Green Goblin. That's Spider-Man rival. I'm tripping. Um Marvin doesn't really have bad villains. They just didn't really own the rights to most of their top tier until recently. Okay. Batman. Batman went up against the Penguin. He went up against the Joker, the Riddler. So Batman was fire. Batman was also one of my favorites. I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all not gonna like this opinion. I like Christian Bale's Batman over everybody, including Michael Keaton. Including Michael Keaton. I know y'all will probably be like, you young, Mac, you young, you don't know no better. Christian Bale's Batman was fire. He was cool too. He was cool. I don't know. He pulled that suave Bruce Wayne stuff off. He pulled it off. He said, "Yeah, I hate that take, Mac. Yeah, I like Christian Bale. But I like the Dark Knight trilogies. I like them. Yeah." Said Ben Affleck Batman greater than Christian Bale. So you hate the way he did his voice? I don't know, man. I just thought that Dark Knight, that Batman trilogy with Christian Bale. Christian Bale's trilogy was fire to me. I don't know, man. Said Dr. Octopus, Sandman, Ghost Rider. Yeah. I like that. I don't know, man. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? What are you talking about? Oh, you think darkness is your ally? When he say you were, he was like, what did he tell him? It was nearly molded to it. And until then, it was blinding. Hey, that Bane was out here on the terror streak, boy. Broke Batman back. Oh, I'm like, no, Christian Bale. Christian Bale. How you finna get out the dungeon with a broke back? How you finna climb out of here? Michael Caine, Alfred. Hey, when he was crying at the end of The Dark Knight Rises, what? I was born in the dark. Ah, hey, yeah, man, that quote. I don't know. He got, and then Catwoman gonna send him to his doom. Now she trying to be his old lady when he come back. No, girl, You can't send me to my doom, give me up, then trying to be my old lady when I get up out of the dungeon. No. I know you saved me when Talia and what you call it try to get me up out of here. But yeah. Gary Oldman, yeah, for him to go to be a main villain for Book of Eli, for him to, yeah, for sure. Bang broke his back. Hey, be cool, Exotic. Be cool. He did that dang on move with the knee in his back to break his back. Catwoman is not well perceived by the public. Y'all remember when Halle Berry did Catwoman? They slaughtered that movie. When Halle did Catwoman, they slaughtered that film. They said they got down on Halle for that, boy. You say yes, it was. Oh, you said Zoe Kravitz as a woman, as Catwoman did something to you. Michelle Pfeiffer. Hey, hey, what woman was that in Dangerous Minds? What woman was that in that movie? Dangerous Minds. The Catwoman just made a mistake. Nah, you can't be my old lady after you sent me to my demise, bro. Michelle Pfeiffer. Yes. Now y'all remember that's now Dangerous Minds. That's where white folks got their love for the song "Gangsta's Paradise" by Coolio. They loved it. Dangerous Minds started that love for Gangsta's Paradise. The white folk, that's white folks. That they love that song. That is the ish. That is the white savior movie. If we're gonna do we're gonna do a top 10 white savior movie on one of these live streams. We gotta roll them out. Dangerous Minds is up there. They love that movie. So that song was played out when he yo. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna have to do the top 10 white savior movies. Cause boy, Dangerous Minds. Oh, don't get me started on Crash. Don't get me started on Crash now. Cause the same white police officer that assaulted this woman, the black woman, Tandy Newton, now he coming and saving her. And that's the picture on the front of the movie. Are you kidding me, bro? This is what we finna do. Yeah, Freedom Riders, another one. Freedom Riders. What's the one? Rhea Perlman. I never even watched Sunset Park, but when I heard the premise, white woman ain't never coached basketball in her life, but she come and get everybody together and get these boys to realize they could be great basketball players. And but that the Blind Side take the cake, cause the little boy SJ he teaching Big Mike how to block all of that. Do y'all know Michael Orr was already a top football player before he even met the Tweedy family? Before he even started moving in with the Tweedy family, he was already a top football player. Hello. Hey, no. Do y'all know what movie y'all ever seen the movie Green Book with Mahershala Ali? Oh my God. Oh. Now they have him playing Don Shirley. Don Shirley, great pianist. This man, they talking about he didn't eat the white Italian dude teach him how to eat fried chicken. He didn't know how to eat no fried chicken. Oh, man. Did y'all see the Green Book? Did y'all see that movie? Boy, man, I went to go see it on $5 Tuesday, right? I'm like, let me see what this going on. I became a fan of Mahershala Ali from watching What's my move? What's my show? Luke Cage, right? When he was Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth should have lived longer. They should have gave Cottonmouth a longer run. Yeah. That man teaching him Vito, whatever his name is, teaching him how to eat fried chicken. You should have seen this scene where Mahershala Ali acting like he don't know how to even hold chicken. He holding chicken. How do you eat this? Like, come on, man. What are we doing? Black Mall, right? Nah, Green Mile is a really good movie, but I get what you're saying though. The Green Mile make everybody cry. Let me hold your ball. Yeah, that is a mystical. Yeah, John Coffey was the mystical Negro. That's who. When Hulk Hogan say he wanted Brooke Hogan to date a big 6'9" black dude with special powers, don't date a regular N word. Date if you gonna date an N word, date a big 6'12", 7'3" Negro. That is the type of black man that Hulk Hogan envisioned Brooke would be with, but he had to be able to dunk a basketball or something. Hulk Hogan, if Brooke was gonna date a black man, he had the image of John Coffey, a magical, mystical Negro that also knows how to dunk a basketball and run really, really fast. That was his image for what Brooke Hogan should have been dating. Hey, the Green Mile movie do be making people cry though, man. But I get what y'all saying though. Like he had special powers. Hey, yeah, he still would. Hulk Hogan still would have called him an N word. Absolutely, it still would have called him an N word. Mac, I went to watch the Green Mile on a school trip. Only reason I went is because it. He said it got us out of school. Are they took y'all to see the Green Mile for school? How old was y'all? Cause remember that scene with John Coffey heal um Tom Hanks' character, he healed his UTI, and then you hear him moaning and groaning with his wife with his wife through the night. Junior high? Okay. I never seen the principal. I never seen that. Does Kazam count as the mystical? Y'all got me laughing on here, man. Okay. Yeah, now Green Mile make Green Mile make a lot of people cry though, but I get the gripes with John Coffey's character for sure. Save the Last Dance. Now listen, I loved Save the Last Dance growing up, but in retrospect, she should have never got into Juilliard for that dance routine with the chair. That's how you get into Julie. That dance routine was whack. Let's be for it. That was a terrible routine. That was horrible. That was horrible. How she get up in Juilliard with that? That's what she get up in Juilliard with. All right, man. I need to. I need to go to Juilliard then. Let me get up. Let me shimmy my way. Let me shimmy my way into Juilliard then. Hey, my line brother in here, my ace in here right now. Nope. Me and you could have went to Juilliard too. Let's twirl a cane. Let's hit that shoulder work. And we finna get into Juilliard, bro. Let's get to it. But hey, look, but I used to love that movie though. It was in Chicago too. You know what I'm saying? It was in Chicago, and it was a perfect depiction because she was the only white girl in the school. And in Chicago, that's definitely how it be. If you going to school on the south side and stuff, now you going to school up north, going to Whitney Young, that's different. You going to school we was at, yeah. It was shot in Chicago, yeah. Yeah, like that dance routine horrible. I don't care. I do like the soundtrack though, because they had our fraternity brother Kappa Alpha Psi's on Montel Jordan. Let's go somewhere and get it on tonight. We can get it on. I got a girl, but you look good tonight. You look so good. Is that joint was fire? You know that? Come on, man. Shout out to Pimper Die, Kappa Alpha Psi. But no, Kerry White, I didn't like that. I did not like my baby stressing me. I did not like that hairstyle they had on Kerry Washington. She was looking 34. 30, no, 39. 39 with that hairstyle. And she was in high school. Yeah, this is how we do it. It's not Montel Jordan's best song. Yeah. No, I don't not you said her natural curl. I don't like how it was styled or something. I don't know. I think it made her look older. It was the style. It wasn't the curls. It was the way the curls was styled. I don't know, something about it. It made her look older than what she was. It wasn't the curls. I think it was the way the curls had they was styled or something. I don't know. That mushroom, yeah, that mushroom cap. Oh, you want the suit? You want the suit? What's old girl from what's old girl from the Incredibles? Oh, you want the suit? Come in, darling. Come in, darling, darling. Oh, darling, you want a suit? What suit do you want? This one? That one? Edna, Edna. They got her. They had her just like Edna. I'm like, all right, boy. Don't have her in here. Why is her hair like this, man? Give her some micros or kinky twists. That's what the girls I thought was fine back in the day during that time, they had them micros, them kinky twists in their head. Boy, girl got the micros in her head back in the day. I was choosing. Them micros and them kinky twists used to do something to her, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. When, why she got this mushroom cap on in her head, man? What is we doing? This is not. Ah, yeah, the poetic justice, but give me that. Give me that, man. I love a black woman when she got them braids in her hair. Boy, brother, you know, Kerry Washington, she was the best she ever looked to me. Was in the movie I Think I Love My Wife. Her sex appeal was on 100 in that movie. And I can see why Chris Rock was starting arguments with his wife to get out the house to go see her. I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying adultery is okay, because in the end, he did not have relations with that woman at the end of the movie. But in that movie, she was at her peak of like her sex appeal was off the Richter scale, off the radar. And I Think I Love My Wife. I'm like, oh yeah, that's yeah. Cause I'm still mad at Snoop Dogg for. I thought Bones was alright. You ain't like Bones like that. Woo! You ain't like Bones like that. But no, what's old girl named Bianca Lawson? Oh man, Bianca Lawson been fine forever, boy. You know? Yeah, I like that's the best. I like Janet Jackson, poetic justice Janet Jackson. Any other time she be looking too much like Michael for me. I'd be like, Papa Joe jeans, hey, them jeans was cut to where they was looking. She was looking just like Michael. And a lot of times I'll be looking at her, be like, Michael, Michael, Michael. A lot of times, shout out to my Gary, Indiana people, because you know Gary, Indiana ain't number 45 minutes outside of Chicago. That's why everybody from Gary, Indiana always root for for Chicago teams. If you right now, if you ask, what's my man name? What's Vice Lord, big Vice Lord name, man? Freddie Gibbs. Ask Freddie Gibbs what his favorite teams are. He gonna tell you the Chicago Bears and the Chicago Bulls. Now, Sally Richardson. Hey, let me tell you, Sally Richardson. Oh my God. When Snoop talked about Pac taking Sally Richardson from him, me and Pac would have had to fight. She gonna tell him, I don't think Pac would like that. Who are you talking to? I know you ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know LeBron dating Sally Rich. LeBron's son. Bronny dating Sally Richardson's daughter. He dating Sally Richardson's daughter. Bronny dating Sally Richardson's daughter right now. But Sally Richardson was finding a frog, yo. You say, I mean, they do have the same mother and father. Yeah, they do. But she just, man, I don't know. Sometimes I can't get past Janet looking like Michael. I'll be, hey. look too much like your brother for me to be trying to jump your bones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nicole Ari Parker. Yes, brother, you know it. Nicole, I watched Soul Food, the TV show. So I seen Nicole Ari Parker in her heyday. In her heyday. Woo! Yeah, man. I saw they said welcome home Roscoe Jenkins. I saw a music video. So I was almost drooling when Sally Richardson took off that man. What? Young me looking at Sally Richardson. What? Hey, Keenan Ivory Wayans was cool. He was cooler than a fan, cooler than the other side of the pillow. And a low down dirty shame. Shout out to the Center Pals. They watched that a couple of weeks ago. Low down dirty shame, man. Shout out to Jabby now. I would have to fight Boris Kojo. AW1, what's the word? Quarter bird. What's the deal? Pickle is everything kosher, brother. Go somewhere and get it on tonight. We can get it on. I didn't know Nicole Ari Parker didn't have a backyard on her. She don't, you saying? Halle Berry. Hey man, Leela Rashawn, man. Woo! My mom used to watch Waiting to Exhale. Leela Rashawn, remember brothers kept calling her Robin Givens. Brothers kept calling her Robin Givens. But Leela Rashawn, man, what? That's why my man Leon came to the door like, but it's me, baby. She wouldn't let him in. He like, it's me though. Like, what you? My man was he was so arrogant in that month. But it's me though, baby. But it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, open the door. Open the door. Robin Givens would have had all my money. Oh, she would have did you like Mike Tyson, brother. Yeah, Tracy Ellis Ross. I didn't appreciate Tracy Ellis Ross till I got older. And as an older man, I'd be looking like, hey. Hey, Tracy Ellis Ross, she got it. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be looking like, hold on, Tracy. MAGA Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy gonna be a legend. Gonna always be a legend to black people all the time. Who is y'all favorite off Girlfriends? As a young man, I liked Maya. Said I liked Maya, the girl that was playing the Two Brothers and Five Heartbeats. Terrell Hicks. Are you talking looks or personality? Um, I was just talking about the look. The look. Said looks, then Tony Childs. Tony Childs. Yeah, I don't know. Tony was nice, but I don't know. Something about I like Maya though. I don't know. Something about Maya. Something about Maya. I don't know. Young me was like, need to see about that. Need to see about that, man. You know? Darnell and Maya were the most toxic couple on Girlfriend. Yeah, remember she was cheating on Darnell? Remember dude was at the house playing coming to his house, dapping Darnell up, kicking it with Darnell. Is you crazy? Is you cool, boy? You don't love him. You love me. What he's telling him, you don't love him. You love me. I'm like Leon always dirty in every movie he in, man. Let me and he told him, you don't love my brother. You love me though. Say yes, my anxiety shot through the roof watching that episode. Brother all up in here kicking it with me. Is you crazy? That was wild, man. But shout out to Mara Brock Akil, because her her pin game is phenomenal. And their son Jumanji. That's crazy. I'd have told Tony, get my son name right. She called that boy all type of names. Jumanji, Jimboree, everything. She was wrong, however, she was giving Darnell clues and he was not listening. Let me tell you. Hey, let me tell you. D. Call that boy Jungle Jim. She was out here, I mean, moving and grooving. Had that dude up in the crib kicking it with me. So I never watched Girlfriends, y'all. I feel so lost. You say you feel so what? I feel so left out in the conversation. Watch Girlfriends, bro. Go watch the show. If you can, watch the show, bro. I think you would enjoy it. I would never get with no girl my brother had. Yeah, man. Wow. Crazy, man. Darnell didn't want her to go back to school either. I got you. I mean, yeah, I hear you. But hey, that don't mean you need to go slide your tongue down another dude's throat, though. You know what I'm saying? Because what is we doing out here? And Maxine and Family Matters was way better. Max, and I appreciated Max, how Max looked. Like, I appreciated Max more as I got older. Certain women, when I get older, I appreciated a lot of them in a different way. Like Tracy Ellis Ross, you know? Like, I'm 32 now, and I'm like, in certain, as you get older, you just certain looks you like more as you get older. You know what I mean? As you become a more seasoned young man. I told y'all, Myra Monkhouse all the way. I don't want the girl that don't want me. She don't like me. Steve got to chase her down for all his life. Ain't nobody got time for that, dog. I'm getting the girl that like me. I'm not trying to make Laura like me. And she steady telling me she don't like me at all. No. I'm getting the one that I like the girl that like me. I ain't trying to convince you to like me, baby. You hear me? I told y'all as a man, As a man, I want the woman when she see me, I want her to say, "That's the one I want right there." I don't want her friends to have to convince her. Just give him a chance. Just give him a chance. He's a really nice guy. Once your friends got to do all that, no, baby, you don't like me. Your friends got to convince you he's a really nice guy. Just give him a chance. I'm not gonna be the guy you just gave a chance to. No, I want to be the dude that you say when you see me. Oh, that's the one for me right there. I want him right there. That's the one right there. That brother right there. You feel me? I want to walk in the room. Remember how Morris Chestnut walked in on The Best Man when during his introduction when he came in? Morris Chestnut was looking like young Shaft. And do you feel me? And the girl say, I want that one right there. Shout out to Thelma Hopkins. She's a nice looking woman, bro. For real. Yes, Rachel was. Absolutely. For real. Best ending scene of all time. Best man. Um, what part of the ending you talking about? Again, bro, how do you pronounce fancy real? Garcelle Bouvet. Garcelle finding a frog here, boy. You hear me? Finding and the ticket on the dashboard. Again, I don't know. I don't, me personally, who I am, I couldn't have married my wife knowing she laid with my mans though. That'd have been hard for me, man. This is my boy, and y'all didn't get it. Y'all didn't get it cracking. I'd have been thinking about that every day. I'd have been looking at her. I don't care. Y'all gonna say he was cheating on her. So you want she could have cheated with the dude up the street, or just a dude down two blocks over. Not my man's though. My best man in my wedding, not my boy. I know my boy didn't had you. He didn't blasted your spinal cord out of place. I got to go. In the best man, when Nia messed with when Mia messed with what was his name? Harper. Mia did that because she knew that would really hurt Lance in the worst way. Yeah, and once you do that, I got to go. Don't you mess with my homie though. I ain't. Yeah. I mean, if he would have found out when it happened, I'm sure he wouldn't have. But he was so invested. By the time, yeah, and he was invested. But I don't think I would have ever got over that, Tiff. I know that's harsh. Me as a man, I don't know. I don't think I could ever get over my man sleeping with my man's sleeping with my woman. And nope, I don't care when it happened. I don't think I would have got over that. I think even if I loved her, I would think about that every day. I would think about that consistently. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He said, Mac, my lady cheated on me with a Cowboy fan. Worst pain I ever felt. My commanders always lose to these people, and now I'm a fan of them is cracking my lady. Oh, I'd have been heated. I'd have been heated. He said he didn't get over it till she died. Yes. But I think I would have been disgruntled every day, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I would have been I don't think I would have been a good spouse, I think. Thinking about it being my friend, I don't think I would have been a good spouse. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good husband, rather. I don't think I would have been a good husband. Lance, now he wasn't an angel. He was cheating for sure. But again, cheating with somebody's friend though, to me that's different. People got different degrees, but cheating with my homie though, my dog, like this ain't nobody I just know around. My dog though. He said he was disgruntled. He just aimed it all at Harper. Right? Yes. And I would have been aiming it at Mia. I would have been aiming it at Mia too. And I know me. You say she did it out of spite, Charlie. I know. I don't care what she did it out of. Once you do it, you do it. I don't care if you did it. You don't got to love him because you did it. I'm still gonna be hard for me to. I'm gonna be mad at her, and I'm gonna be. I don't think I'd have been able to get past it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like I said, cheating is one thing, but cheating with my dog, my boy, now my man's now. That's tough. Yeah, man, that's tough. That's tough. Woo, that's tough. And I just would have been like, every time I see him, I'd be like, man, you was out here folding my lady up, huh? Every time I see him, every time I be looking at her, I be like, it slipped out and you helped them put it back in, didn't you? I'd have been looking at her like, it slipped out and you helped them put it back in. How dare you? I'd have been thinking the worst. I'd have been thinking the worst. Did you give him oral? Because when a woman do that, she like you. She trying to get you off. She trying to get your rocks off when she doing that. Oh no. I got to go. Oh, I got to get up out of here, brother. I'm ready to snap right now. I've been like, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been heated, boy. Hold on, y'all. My phone about to die. Hold on. Why you do that? Why you do that? She said, I'm sorry, baby. That was Bigger Belly, not Charlie, baby. Oh, my phone over with, y'all. About to cut off. My phone about to cut off, y'all. So if it die, if this live stream die, y'all know what time it is, man.